Good morning, folks. Welcome to another update from the garden. So, things are starting to take shape. We've got lots of colour appearing. Some nice, lovely looking poppies. Now, most of this has all grown from the seeds that I sown back in April. I think it looks really beautiful. I'm not going to touch this area until the autumn, because I know there's stuff what will grow for the next few weeks, you know, which is kind of the end of the summer. It will be flowering, so I'm going to make sure I leave it how it is. But as you can see, just look at that beauty, that Bishop's Children dahlia. Now the dahlias what are in here were actually sprinkled, the seeds were actually sprinkled, and they've grown from from where they've, you know, it was direct. There's no been growing from transplanting or anything, it's just direct. And it's been fantastic. I think the only thing which was here originally is probably the tall dahlia, which you can just see somewhere there. I can't really see. Where are we looking? Yeah, that one. That somehow got that survived the big weed what we had a couple of months ago. It's lovely to see all the bees in the garden and the hoverflies. There's lots of them. Oh, just look at that. Wonderful. Okay, let's zoom out. And let's take you over here. Okay, so in this bed we've had the poppies, we've got some daisies, and we've got some buddleia. Look at that. Now, remember I had some last year in here, and a lady dug it all up. Anyway, this year we've managed to let it survive. It's all fenced off, and it's thriving. A bit overcrowded, but I quite like it like that. And you can see the pom-pom dahlias. These keep growing back year after year. I just leave the tuber in the ground, I don't take it out. The poppies here have gone over, but I'm going to leave them there until those poppy heads turn brown, and then I'll collect the seed and use them another time. This is, I think somebody said this might be rape, but anyway, I quite like the looks of it, the leaf structure and the yellow, so I've left it. Can you see down here? These are all poppy plants what I've decided to grow in here. I may well, because we'll have to do some more weeding soon, may well leave those there and let them grow up. Now it's gone wild, the bottom part again. This is what the combination of the hot weather we had and the rain, and it just loves it. These are phlox. I keep forgetting the name of that plant. And got some. Got there. They need pruning just there. White daisies, and we've got some more phlox coming up. They'll be flowering later in the season. Can you see how it's all been flattened here? Look, we've got them all on the ground. Now I've left it like that because when you're in the bungalow it just adds colour to the bottom here, because you can see it all from there, whereas you can't see this stuff up here because it's hidden behind this apple tree. So yeah, oh, and there's various things growing in here, so when it comes to doing a bit of weeding I'm going to have to be very careful, because I think there might be some interesting flowers coming in here this season. I'll just have to see. Can you see under the camellia here? Just look at all the seeds what are growing there. These are all self-setters, or they've blown in the wind, poppies, because I've not sprinkled anywhere this year, but I have done in previous years. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Take you back round here. There's not a lot happening on this side. I'll let this lot grow, and I've decided it's weeds, so I'm going to get it pulled out. I've just started down here. I've got some raspberries in there, as you can see down here. So I'm going to let those all grow and get that all sorted out. You know what? This looks very much like potato flowers. What do you think? I haven't put any potatoes in there, mind you. Again, we've got some daisies, and I've got some nice little blue flowers hiding in the back there. Not sure what they are, but yeah, look lovely. These white ones. Thistle, I think, over there. The poppy, this was the poppy bed over here. And this is finished. But I have got some phlox. That won't flower until next year, I don't think, because it's been transplanted this year. So I've got to be careful when when we pull all these dead poppy, well, cut them back, because they'll grow year after year. So that's the important thing. Sometimes you can get carried away and you can pull things out, and you needn't have done. The clematis is going over now, but it's been beautiful. Between the two plants what are here, we've had flowers from about late February, I think, right the way through to now. So it's been great. But look on the pear tree. The pears are growing. It's not a great deal this year. That's okay. Don't expect it. Normally I work on the assumption that every second year we get a crop of fruit from the apple and pear trees. The plum tree needs some real cutting back there. It's grown massively. I don't think there's any plums on it. But you never know. You never know. Might be. Might be one hiding away, but I'm not counting on it. And the apple tree here, there's a few apples, but not many. I think they're all hiding. It's not looking great. I think the tree's been here for, well, we put it in about 34 years ago. It's not looking great. There's a lot of pruning, summer pruning, what needs doing. Cut this back to about here. Looking at it, I can't really see much happening for next year either. There's not really. There's one or two where I can see some. There'll be some apples on next year, but no, not looking great. So folks, there's my dog, and the strawberry's been fantastic this year, and you can see all the runners are still growing nicely. I haven't checked to see whether any have rooted, because I've not pinned them or anything. No, but it'll be soon when I'll chop them off and I'll put them in little pots and get some new plants. Yeah. I've left some of the strawberries on here for the birds. And over here, the rhubarb is shot up. In fact, you know what? I quite fancy a stick of rhubarb. I might have one of those. Lupins. We did have flowers on there. Aquilegia. Leave those for next year. So that's it, folks. That's it for this video. I'm not sure what we'll talk about next. It might be a cycling one, but we'll see. Okay, thanks for watching.